Hello, my name is Andrew Kaunitz, Professor and Associate Chairman in the OBGYN Department, University of Florida College of Medicine in Jacksonville. Today I'd like to discuss with you long-acting reversible contraceptives, specifically intrauterine contraception, or IUDs, and contraceptive implants. Unfortunately, rates of unintended pregnancy remain very high among U.S. women, our patients. Some 1/2 of all pregnancies that our patients experience are unintended at the time of conception, and this leads to persistently high rates of induced abortion among U.S. women. In contrast, in parts of the world including Europe and Australia, rates of unintended pregnancy and induced abortion are lower. And what's interesting is that while prevalence of long-acting reversible contraceptives, IUDs and implants, remains very low, well under 5% among our patients, IUDs and implants are much more widely used in Europe and Australia. There are 3 relevant long-acting reversible contraceptives: the copper IUD, which is approved for up to 10 years of use; the progestin-releasing or levonorgestrel-releasing IUD, which is approved for up to 5 years of use; and also the contraceptive implant, which is a single rod implant. All 3 of these methods are available in the U.S. All 3 of them provide highly convenient, safe, and effective birth control, as effective as surgical sterilization, and yet completely and rapidly reversible. And yet very few of our patients, very few U.S. women, are using IUDs and contraceptive implants. In my practice here in Jacksonville, which consists almost entirely of women with commercial health insurance, the biggest barrier to use of these long-acting reversible contraceptives is financial. Insurance coverage is spotty and varies from group to group. Co-pays can be large. And although the monthly cost of these methods is quite low, the upfront costs can be substantial and prevent many of my patients who would otherwise be interested in using a long-acting contraceptive, prevents them from accessing IUDs and contraceptive implants. I recently returned from a meeting, the annual meeting of the Association of Reproductive Health Professionals, ARHP, in Washington, D.C., which was held in September. At this meeting, Dr. Jeffrey Piepert and his colleagues at Washington University presented in a poster their preliminary findings from their Contraceptive Choice Project. The Contraceptive Choice Project will enroll ultimately 10,000 women and makes all available contraceptives accessible to women regardless of financial considerations. The preliminary findings found that almost 2/3 of women enrolled in this Contraceptive Choice Project chose long-acting reversible contraceptives, IUDs and implants. That contrasts with well under 5% in our patients overall. So financial barriers, as well as barriers related to appropriate information and skills related to insertion and removal of these devices, play an important role in terms of whether our patients will benefit from IUDs and implants or not. I'm looking forward to a time when insurance coverage improves across the board for these long-acting reversible contraceptives. Clinicians who take care of the contraceptive needs of women need to be familiar with these methods, need to counsel women proactively about these methods, and when appropriate, need to acquire and maintain skills in their appropriate insertion and removal. With greater use of long-acting reversible methods of contraception, we can look forward to a time when rates of unintended pregnancy and rates of induced abortion can substantially decline for our patients, U.S. women. Thank you.